Okay, folks, welcome to the best stock chart of the day, which is Alibaba, symbol BABA. What we're going to do on tonight's video is we're going to go over not just the daily chart, but also the weekly chart. And I'm also going to discuss what concerns me about Alibaba. And then with members on Market Wrap, I'm going to talk about our strategy for how we might be playing Alibaba over the next several days to weeks. So let's begin with a higher level view, as I always like to do, weekly chart. And you can see that we formed a beautiful double bottom setup. We bottomed out back in October 2015, rallied, formed a midpoint, let's call it $86 per share, pulled back, formed a higher low, and then rallied. We broke out above the midpoint in August of 2016, and then we had a beautiful run all the way up to $100.07. All right, so we had a pullback, and I spoke about Alibaba back then, and I went negative on it. I went short on it, and the shares pulled back. But I also said at that point in time, if we happen to break out above this resistance level, it's off to the races big time for Alibaba. So I've always watched it, and over the past several weeks, you could see that we've been in an uptrend channel. What's concerned me is that you've seen topping tails for several weeks. We pulled back. We did not touch the lower band of this rising uptrend channel, which is bullish. We held support. So we have a support level below it. Let's call it 101.60. And this week, we have rallied up and through this upper band of resistance, which is bullish stuff. However, here's the caveat. It's Monday. So we have 4 trading days left to go. We want to make sure that these shares close above this upper band of resistance. If they do, really good stuff going on here. Now, we're going to get an indicator of whether or not these shares are going to be successful using the daily and 2-hour chart. I'm going to go over the daily chart with visitors. I'm going to go over the 2-hour chart with members. So members, stay tuned. So let's talk about the indicators weekly basis. Double bottom setup on ultimate oscillator, and now we have a higher low. No breakout yet above the February highs, but it's looking good. So the weekly chart, let's summarize. Nice uptrend. We are breaking out. All the indicators are confirming the breakout higher. I see 0 negative divergences. Daily chart. All right, so now on a daily basis, let's update this chart. Be right back. Okay, daily chart. We took out our crayons. We drew some trend lines, and they really tell a story. We'll begin with price. We broke out of this inverted head and shoulders setup. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We broke out above the neckline, the 45-degree neckline on March the 13th. We consolidated, pulled back, retested the breakout point. What does that mean? What the markets did here, because traders are OCD, this is what I always teach members, traders are OCD. What they need to see is a breakout and then a pullback and a retest to make sure that what was resistance is now support. Then we rallied, flashed a bullish key reversal on the 16th. Today, we broke out above this resistance level. We have RSI, which confirmed the breakout on price, and then it confirmed the retest of the breakout point. It broke out as well. So we have RSI validating the breakout on price. We also have volume. If you're a member of mine for any more than 20 minutes, you know that I watch volume. We have volume. That's a sign of institutional accumulation. We have stochastics breaking out. As I just mentioned with price and RSI, we had a breakout, then we had a pullback and a retest, and now we're breaking out and putting in higher highs and higher lows. So I mentioned earlier that while I'm bullish on Alibaba, I have my concerns about the stock. And before I leave this chart, the only thing that bothers me about the chart here, and it's no reason to go selling the shares, it's just that we're leaning into the third standard deviation Bollinger Band. It shouldn't be there. We'll probably pause, consolidate, and then continue higher. What concerns me more is not so much the chart of Alibaba. It's quite bullish. What concerns me more is the chart of the triple Qs, daily chart. Now, we are very extended on the triple Qs. We closed higher on the day, but no new daily high, no new daily low, a really neutral day. And look at the volume. Horrible, horrible up volume of late. I am concerned about the triple Qs. Now I've already begun shorting the triple Qs using a leveraged ETF. So I can afford to get long of Alibaba because I'm hedged. Not everybody's going to be hedged. So just a cautionary tale. And if you're wondering what else concerns me about the triple Qs, MACD histogram losing steam. And when you take a look at the weekly chart, you could see that volume, institutional demand has really been dropping off dramatically. And to be fair, you haven't seen institutional selling either. But the shares are certainly more extended than they are oversold. So I am concerned about the triple Qs possibly putting in the top. Now, does that mean go shorting the triple Qs tomorrow? No, not by any stretch of the imagination. The trend is still higher. All I'm saying is keep an eye on the triple Qs if you are looking to get long of Alibaba. Members, let's segue into market wrap, where we'll talk about the 2-hour chart of Alibaba and how we plan on trading it. If you're not currently a member, sign up for our 14-day free trial offer. Enter your email address anywhere on the website. You'll get these videos in the future. If you have any questions, please use our live chat right on the website. Members, let's begin market wrap.